Welcome to November 25 monthly mover. This time I'm going to concentrate on sore knees and sore backs with the help of the bands. Excuse me. So I looked at our statistics, and I think it's 96% of people on our group reported knee pain, and that's awful. I get it too. It can be for a variety of reasons, just wear and tear, isn't it? It's human bodies, it's what happens. Could also be because we're carrying that extra tissue, so it affects our gait, it affects our posture. It can be comorbidities such as arthritis. I have that, although I just think they say that for anything after 40 is arthritis. I don't know, not a doctor. Speaking of which, please read the disclaimer. If it hurts, stop. What else can I say? I think I need to address something. I will never offer before and afters. Look, I was this Jeanette Potato shape, and now I am this, not Jeanette Potato shape. I will always be Jeanette Potato shape, and if that isn't your thing, that's fine. What I concentrate on is the grey bits, the vegetables, the boring bits, the bits that we all actually need, the functional bits, and anyone is welcome here at any time. I just wanted to say that. I've got a real worry that I'm just going to be in the light there, in the light. Sun shines on the righteous. Right, before we do anything else, we ignite our blow. I don't know if YouTube will make this song disappear, but it's Diamonds. Diamonds. It's Usain Bolt's favourite song. That's all I know. So we're going to find them little dinky dimples there. Because in the beautiful sea, I choose to be happy. And our melody, we need to clap. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, roundy. I'm going to go into our we're like diamonds in the sky. Why? Gentle, because the lymphatic is just under the skin. Hence, that's why it's quite new, because in the days of dissections on cadavers, you didn't see it, it disappeared. There you go. And the ankle. Not liking my hair. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. And maybe I should just shine bright like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine. Big Santa Tom. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside you. Shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I so
So we've done 1, 2, 3.
we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Yeah.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Gently,
Shine
when you
bright
need
like
to
a
rest it.
diamond. Shining bright like a
Green
diamond.
versus yellow
Beautiful
again.
like diamonds in the
future.
sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright.
bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright tonight.
Any movement is getting that lymphatic going. Because it's movement,
Like
that's the fun.
diamonds in the sky. I
So when
too
brushing teeth, this,
so alive.
that.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine
You're
bright
having
like
one
a
of those days
diamond.
where
Shine bright like a
mobility
diamond.
is like,
Shine bright like a diamond.
even while you're sitting down.
Shine
Dancing
bright
movements,
like a
even if it's just jazz hands,
Shine bright like a
it all adds up, it all helps. That whole
diamond. Shine bright like a
narrative about stronger, faster, boom, more. Not for us. Let's have a little walk. I'm going to do seated. We're going to start with a heel dig on the right, so we go front, then side, then two high knees. Front, side, two high knees. This is two rounds around. Up, up, double clap, single, single. It's going to be like wolf, swap it out. Heel dig, up. Heel dig, heel dig, up. Take it high with a clap, a double. Perfect. And push, push. Twinkle toes. Gonna take it wide. Step forward, twinkle. Take it wide. Round. Bounce those feet, good rebounding. Top, top. Again. Take it high with a single, a double. Heel dig front, side, double. Front, side, double. Single, single. Perfect. Push, push. Let me see you going. Push, 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 push. Out, out. Throwing time. Push. I'm gonna get my piano out, and I don't care. To the side. Back it round. Rebound those heels. Nice big arms. To the way. Hungry like the Labrador. Hungry like the Labrador. Hungry for it all. Heel digs again. Front, side, double. Again. Front, side. We stay with this one low. Front, side, double. Front, side, double. Again. This is one of my early birds. Power Rangers. The Duran Duran. Now we'll take it high. Double. Single. Single. Double. Single. Single. Double. Single. Single. You're beautiful. Grab a drink. Grab a drink. Had a little mishap. It's just it looks like I'm a robot. Oh, I've been bothered with all those internet things when I say I'm not a robot. Right, so we're going to use the resistance band. First, hydrate. Very important for lymphatic. Don't fall into that thing of, I can't drink much because I don't know where the toilet is. I can't drink much because I've got a challenged pelvic floor. We can do work on that. It's fine. You and everybody else. Water everywhere. So, first things first, I've got two types of bands. I've got a loop and I've got a non-loop, a straight band, which can be turned into a loop with a little knot. Okay? When I'm using a band, I've got to check that it's not being compromised. There's no nicks, there's no holes, because a slight tear in that rubber, and if that happens, it might twang and get you. We don't want any interest, do we? No, no. These are cracking, but they're not necessary because we can use these. Resistance bands come in all different portions, resistances. This is a good Marks and Spencer knicker. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna resist a few washes, is that. Yes, you can use them in the water, but they'll degrade a lot quicker. And also bear in mind when you're in the water with buoyancy pushing you up, when you're working out, it's almost a reverse. So we're pushing down here. So we're working against gravity. Yes. In there, we're working against buoyancy. It's a whole different shebang. Please do read the disclaimer. I have said that. We're going to work at about 40 to 60%. You know your own self. I'm not asking for much more because this is an introduction and it's also mindful of the lymphatic system, of course. Drink, 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 wear suitable clothes, shoes. Yeah, my notes are there. Make sure your chair's appropriate. Oh my gosh. I used to have a head injuries group. They were funny. Just remembering them. And one chap, he'd be on his computer chair, telling him off every week. You fall, you'll hurt yourself. He said, I already have. So, please, suitable chair. Ideally, where your legs are high enough that then you're not stooping or you're not too high up. Okay. We will not put this on any joints. You may see other instructors do that. That's fine for them. But I don't want to add any strain to our joints. No tourniquets, no tying it really tight and getting stuck, not round the neck. And if it hurts, stop. That's that. Okay, so we're going to use the band to support these knees. So we're going to focus on the glutes, bottom, quads, top of the thigh, the hamstrings down the back, and the hips. Abductors, adductors, never know which is which. And then we're also going to have a little think about centre of gravity, because if I'm dealing with a changed posture, I might be stooping forward. I might be holding myself like that. If I'm dealing with fat phobia, I might be holding myself like that with a cushion. So we're going to change that centre of gravity. Before we do anything, let's engage our core. So that means the tongue, right? So right now it's just dangling for me. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to hollow that tummy. So instead of being here, it's going to feel like it's coming in like a dish, like a bowl, like it's convex, yeah? Pulling in, let go. Pulling in, let go. And do it seated, pulling in, let go. To me, it feels like pulling in, let go. It feels like you've just got elastic bands that you're pulling in. You might not see it, let go. That is a really good exercise for finding that core. You'd be surprised how many people I work with that need that to get the core going again. Okay. Now we're just going to engage the glutes, give them a squeeze, and you'll go up a floor. Now, I want you to check how you're sitting. Make sure those legs are a 90-degree angle, yeah? Make sure those feet, there's a gap between them. Us we're not knees tend to do that, okay? We're never going to let that knee go beyond that toe. And when we're going to have a go at sit to stand, because it's a really good It's a really good one for lots of reasons. I've just had a flurry of reasons and thought, yeah. So we're going to hollow that tummy. So we've engaged that tummy. We're going to squeeze those glutes, and the work is going to come through our quads, and we're going to push into our heels. And these arms are balanced. So let's go. So we go up, and we go down. You don't need to see me head. It looks like a piece of bread. Up and down. Yeah, try it again. Up and down. So when we're going up, squeeze those glutes. Squeeze and down. Can you feel the power? Feel the power. And down. One more. Up and down. Fantastic. So we've had a go at engaging our core. And talk about how to sit. First one. So you can use the loop. I mean, I've gone looping already. Or you can tie the band, whatever works for you. I'm going to delicately put Dolly on. I don't know why she's called Dolly, but she is. There we go. Thank you, Dolly. And we're going to work our glutes. There we go. So I'm not putting it around the joint. I'm checking where I'm sitting. Feet are parallel, little gap between, sitting up straight, engaging that core. And I'm just going to march. So what I'm not doing is letting that band bring my knees together. Yeah. If this is too much resistance, take it off. Okay? Just do the action. Keep breathing. Doing great. Now, do you see how I did that? Oh, no, straight up and down. Even if that means your range of movement decreases. Yeah? Do more. Now, as I've got the band on, I'm going to show you seated clamshells. Fantastic for knees. Fantastic because they're really going to work those outer hips. Okay? So, level 1, you would have your feet together. And level 2, you would have your feet slightly apart. I want you to play with that. Now, see arms slumped. Let's just check our postures. I'll start with level 1, and we're going to open the knee and shut. Open and shut. Any discomfort, we stop. You know yourself what I mean. It's not just an excuse to stop. Fantastic. Fantastic. And let's just take that wider if you can. Pull apart. What I don't want, those feet coming off the floor. Don't need that. Keep those feet down, even if it means your range of movement is smaller. See, I've just done it because I'm trying to exaggerate for you guys. Open, shut, open. I can feel it's harder. Can you? Yeah. 2 more. Fantastic. Whip Dolly off. Just had that horrendous moment where I think, did I press record? So, pillow, a ball, not a hard case ball. You know who you are. Anything that you can pop between your thighs. Hello. Not on the knee. And keep your feet as they were. We're going to squeeze from the thigh and release. Squeeze and release. Yeah. Squeeze the head of your enemy and release. Squeeze and release. And you know how we talked about pelvic floor and drinking it off? We're going to have a drink after this. This is a really good one for the pelvic floor as well. It's for the chain of muscles. It's all interlinked. Check that posture and release. Only 40 to 60%. You don't need for it to go pop. I mean, well, that's fancy really, but not right now. 2 more. And release. Squeeze and release. Fantastic. Throw it aside. It's gone nicely squished. Grab a drink. Charles. I'm going to turn our attention to the upper body now. is we're going to turn our attention to that centre of gravity. So, taking the band, making sure it's even on both sides and it's kind of upper mid-back, kind of where your brass is. Although, let's not talk about that. So, we're going to keep those arms at that 90 degree. You didn't know you were getting a maths lesson as well, hey? And we're going to keep the palms either facing forwards or in, okay? So if I want a little, only adjust on the slack, yeah? So I might want to put it around my hands. Again, if you're feeling a bit weak in the hands today, a bit of arthritis, don't do the band. The motion is enough. The motion is enough. So we go out and we come in. We don't lock the elbows. Go out and we come in, yeah? We go out and we come in. Remember, we can have them forward. That might feel more comfortable against your hand. And then check that posture. So we do the exertion on the exhale. So just a minute. That's it. Fantastic. Fantastic. So what are we working here? We're working the chest. Yes. Why did I have to check? We're working the chest. So let's work the upper back, the traps, and the rhomboid. I know, loads of maths today, isn't there? So we want that band, we're going to pull it apart, we want it at shoulder high and your arms like zombies. Pardon. So I'm going to start here, very similar. Hands can be forward or down. And we're going to, I think down is best, soft shoulders, posture. I'm going to pull apart. We're looking for a T shape back. What we don't want is out and back. No. Too tight, loosen it. It's fine. You get to choose. Out and back. And again, we don't want it to like spring you out like that, yeah? You've all seen those 80s films. Out. Not that one. I was meaning like more like the Goonies while he was doing his Michael exercises. Did you know that Michael in the Goonies is the baddie in the Marvels? I can't remember his name now. Thanos. I recognised him. I went, I'm sure that's Michael. That's skills. That's kind of the only skills. I'm back. Let's do two more. Out and back. Are you feeling it? Yeah. Out and back. And it's training for putting on a sports bra. No chance doing that. So we're going to do quads at the top. We're going to put it around 1 foot. Now let's talk safety. I'm going to put it where the arch is, or the arch was in my case, because I've got flat feet. About even. So adjust on the slack. If you want to pull it in, if you want to take it around your hands, I'm going to have my hands facing down, push away, pull in. Push away and pull in. That's it. Push away and pull in. If it's hurting and it's uncomfortable, try it lower down. Perfect. Make sure the other leg is supporting. Push away, pull in, and try and keep that foot straight and pull in. Let's try it on the other side. Make sure it's round that foot. We ready? So we can keep it low. We can push away and pull in. Push away, pull in. Push away, pull in. Or we can take it higher. Push away, pull in. Push away, pull in. 2 more? I think so. Can you feel it in the quad? You feel it in the thigh? Push away, pull in. You were marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. So this time we're going to do a song. Let me remember. Stop. I'm going to look at the hamstrings, the ones down the back. So we can use this one again. Sorry, Barbara, I'm going to use Dolly. And we're going to put it around the shins. Now, I know some people struggle to keep these on around the shins, because they've got smaller legs. So remember, you need to keep that torsion, that tension, to keep it up. Don't want it going down towards your ankles, okay? So we're just going to stand, using the chair back. I'm going to bend those knees, engage that core. I'm going to push back and back in. Push back and back in. Push back, back in. 2 more. Fantastic. And let's change. Nice deep breath. And the other side. Push back, back in. Supporting knees, always soft. Fantastic. Remember, we don't have to use the band. See, mine's riding up a little bit, so if it ever got to the knee joint, I would stop and I would rearrange. I think one more. Fantastic. So, we've done half an hour. Fantastic. So let's just remind ourselves. We started with our resistance band here, and we started with a march. Okay, let's do 6 of those. Fantastic. Then we went to clamshells. We could have our feet together or apart. Open, shut, open, shut, open, shut. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And just because I've got this band on, I'm going to wiggle it down. I'm going to remind ourselves about the kickbacks. Is that better to see? So we go up, down, up, down. Remember, we're just looking for that 40 to 60%. 2 more on this side. And we change. Up, down, up, down, up. Make sure those feet are facing forward. Mine was a bit wonky donkey. 2 more. I'm going to take Dolly off. I'm going to ask for the help of Barbara here. No. I'm going to do a ball squeeze. Okay. So to balance out those clamshells, and we squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, and release. Fantastic. Go on, Babs. Let's remember. So we started with the row, row, rowy boat. Round your back, where your bra strap is. Adjust on the loose. Either hands forward or in. And elbows at 90. Yeah. Push out and we come in. Push out and we come in. Push out and we come in. We could just do one arm. So long as, that's it. Last one. So we could do one arm at a time. Yeah. So long as I'm not bending round. Oh, another word of warning, these bands. Don't have them next to bare skin or hair, because they trap. Not pleasant. And then we did our band pull apart, so shoulder height. And again, we're going to keep those arms out like a zombie, but relax shoulders. Stack those hips, which means just sit up straight. Palms down, and we're going for that T shape. Okay. 4 more. Ooh, cup of tea. Are you tea or are you coffee? Or are you neither? Some people are. Fantastic. And then we brought it down to where the quads, so we made sure for safety it was round where the arch should be. And we can push on the floor. 1, 2, 3. Or we can push up high. 1, 2, 3. And switch. Are you ready? So push. 1, 2, 3. Push high. 1, 2, 3. And it's when the wonk is coming on, they've really got to pull in at that core. So let's stretch it out. Thinking about the back, arms straight forward, drop the head down. So your chin is resting on your chest. I'm going to roll those shoulders back for 4. Fantastic. And then we're going to put our hands in the small of our back and bring our elbows and shoulders together, looking high. Let go and roll those shoulders forward. Fantastic. And then stretch those hamstrings by taking one foot straight up, just like that. Perfect. Feeling the stretch at the back of the leg. Don't knock your knees. If you want, you can lean forward if it's safe to do so, to feel that stretch. So to break a stretch, bend at the knee. Switch. Lean forward like a hinge. Break the knee. Not break the knee. And pull up. Just give it a little cuddle. So we're going for a stretch around our glute there. Fantastic. Wherever your range of movement allows. If it's here, that's fine. We can elongate it by leaning forward. Just don't roll off the chair. Okay, let's do some hips. So if you can, bring that ankle to that knee. If you can't, that's fine too. You can take it to the shin. And again, you can hinge forward. Or even turn a little bit to feel it in that hip. Okay? And we switch. Hinge forward to feel it in the hip. Or if you have sciatica, just be careful of the figure of 4 stretch. It's a good one. You need to make sure it's the right one for you. Yeah. Let's just bring in some lifting heel motion because we used the foot to anchor. And then let's bring in some lifting toe motion just to give our feet a little ease. Let me just check that I've done all the things that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I'm just going to take that leg to the side. Just trying to get a stretch just there. Perfect. And change. Oh, watch that knee going over that toe. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So let's remind ourselves we've done a workout targeting sore knees and sore backs from the effects of lymphedema or other chronic conditions. I've looked at how to work on our centre of gravity, how to support our knees to remain functional. I've talked a lot of rubbish. We've done, is it 6 moves? That's loads, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put on a lovely little tune. And it's probably going to time out on it, to be honest, because I'm not sure how long it's been open. And all I want you to do is breathe. So to breathe, to get into that parasympathetic, which is where we want to go now to get all the goodness out of what we've done. Take a deep breath in. Purse the lips. And it's that elongated breath that will get you into that state. Thank you for joining me. You're an absolute superstar. I think you're amazing.